Hi, we all have places that inspire us, and this place, this park where I'm at right now, inspires me because this is not only my childhood park where I used to go to elementary school, but this is the first place where I opened up Pokemon cards. And today, with my YouTube channel turning 10 years old, a whole decade going by as of today, I wanted to take some time for actually a few things. A little retrospective of just the journey of where we started to where we are now, how I'm feeling in general, and of course, open up some packs of Pokemon cards at some point because, like I said, this specific spot is where I've opened up the original base set packs of Pokemon cards. At this point, what was it, 99? So time has flown by, and I know this is not my usual type of video. This is a video where I'm talking to people in my community, the Heart Squad, new people that randomly choose this video, how you doing? And of course, people that may have not seen a video in a long time and they're like, oh hey, want to see what's going on. So I have a lot to talk about, but I hope what I say today is somewhat not informative, but perhaps inspirational for anyone out there that is at a certain point in life and they either don't have it figured out, not like I do necessarily, but they don't have it figured out, or they're still trying to find their purpose in life or a certain type of calling or passion. I always thought like people had it figured out once you become an adult. You don't necessarily, even though I do open up Pokemon cards and stuff right now almost every single day. I'm 37 years old, surprise, and do I look 21? 25. But regardless of my age, I always thought older people, adults, had things figured out, and I don't think you ever really do. I think you kind of just go through life as best as you can. And there are ups, there are downs, but ultimately, I always think back to the great times and the great memories and the great values and principles that I have as a person. What I mean by memories is this specific place that I'm at right now. This park, they haven't changed that little gazebo thing in probably over 30 years now at this point. And the right over here is a pool where I used to trade my Pokemon cards with my friends. If they're somehow watching out there, Jason, Chase, other Chase, Chris, even a friend I had named Clay, which I don't even know where almost any of them are at right now, other than one friend named Chase. But we're childhood friends, and we grew up not only opening Pokemon cards, but making great memories together. And that's what I've done, and that's what I feel like I've done with my YouTube channel, with Leonhart. If you don't know, I did quit being an attorney. I was an attorney, yes, in a suit and everything, way back when. I passed the Texas bar exam after graduating from law school, 2013, and I was doing different types of law, including family law, which I don't suggest getting into, but it has its ups sometimes. But for the most part, I have always had a passion for Pokemon and Pokemon cards, starting here in this specific park. And from there, I never knew where it would take me to where it has been. And throughout my YouTube journey, starting all the way back in November of 2014, or technically it was 2010, but for this specific channel, Leonhart purposes, I count it as November 2014 is when I posted my very first video, which is actually still here on the channel. Cringiness aside, I would come back to this specific park, and even including this specific spot, several times throughout that journey of hitting specific YouTube milestones. And I would have never even have started it without having been inspired by other incredible creators and YouTubers that were out there. In fact, just saying the word YouTuber back then, I always felt it so weird, but now it is just so commonplace. Now I'm completely dating myself right now, but what I'm getting at is I was inspired by these other creators, and I especially just decided to give one question to myself, which maybe y'all at home can apply this to you as well, is, you know, where would I be in 1 year if I don't start whatever you want to start? Where would I be if I don't start, or how did I not start? Today, like right now, don't stop, you know, don't put it off until tomorrow. And I asked myself that, and I was like, you know what, I gotta let's start. So cringiness aside, I posted my first video, had been posting like 7 to 10 videos a week, and no matter how well they did, it was doing stuff that you just really enjoyed and really were excited to put out. And that's when I decided to continue doing it and focus on Pokemon cards. And so there's like kids and stuff screaming on the side over here. This is gonna be the most professional video ever on this channel. But I would come back here after being like, hey, we are at 50 YouTubers. We are at 100 YouTubers, 100 subscribers, 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. I think specifically the video that I really remember here is when I hit 9,000 subscribers, because I was doing like a subscriber special for like every 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, obviously getting to 10,000 and stuff, but it was here, like right over here. I specifically remember, video's still on the channel probably, coming here and again, sharing my thoughts, just like I am here today, basically 10 years later, sharing my thoughts with you of, I wouldn't be here unless I took that big leap, that big step. And I don't regret it at all. The journey that we have taken together as a community, or again, if you're new here, hello, is it has had its up and downs, but I've done something where I've opened up something as simple as a pack of Pokemon cards that I grew up with and made it into something that I can do full time by taking that leap. Back in September of 2017, I quit my full-time job as an in-house console attorney and decided to, if I'm gonna continue to grow, if I'm gonna continue to challenge myself, I gotta take that risk, but it was a calculated risk, and quit. So I did. Parents and in-laws and wife aside, I did convince them with a nice bar graph and pie chart, but I decided to, I quit, and it was so freeing. Was it scary? Absolutely. You're doing something that at that time, it's not commonplace to quit your safer job to do something that is not commonplace in making YouTube videos full time. Now, especially after the pandemic, it's much more commonplace. You can tell anybody and they're like, oh yeah, that's really cool. But back then, no, you didn't do that. But I did it. And was it worth it? Absolutely. But again, there's been the ups, there's been the downs. But of course, I wouldn't be who I am I wouldn't be where I am today, with an amazing family, with great friends, with an incredible community, that's y'all, if it wasn't first taking that giant leap. And so, coming back to the same park, to the same spot, 10 years later, it's really come full circle. And with it coming full circle, I thought it would be a great time to open up a pack. It's a celebrations pack, the 25th anniversary. I'll still be talking. It's not that many cards on the inside, but there are chances of getting cards like the original Charizard card and stuff. And I still remember when I was younger trading just Squirtle cards and Meowth cards. Like, to get them to me, I traded Charizards away for those cards just because I'm a big cat person and stuff. So, and I love Squirtle. So let's open up this first pack real quick and kind of just see. There's the Zekrom, Dialga. I didn't get anything good, but that's okay, because it's just about the symbolic nature of opening cards in the first place. That I opened up Pokemon cards back in 1999, over 25 years ago, and to be doing it with y'all, wherever you are located across the world. I'm grateful. I really am grateful that I can be opening up cards like I have been, that I could have been throwing crazy fun events like my pop-up shop that I did at this point now. A couple years ago, my vending machine events, which have been so much fun, and hopefully way more events to come. You know, one of the main reasons why I started the channel was to raise funds for different causes, and just like in my very first video, wanting to raise money for various causes like the Save the Children Fund and breast cancer research, and of course mental health awareness as well. I you know, with the influence, any influence that I have, it's always important that I always make sure I remain humble and grateful, and make sure that whatever I have, I can always pay it forward to the world, pay it forward to the community. Sure, I'm opening up pieces of cardboard and stuff, and you know, it's not the craziest thing, but it's important, because what we have built together over these 10 years and what we have given back together these past 10 years, having raised over $1 million, and that was just for mental health awareness, the National Alliance on Mental Health. So people ask me sometimes, Leonhart, what is next? What is next for someone that has opened up the rarest packs in the world, that has given away countless amounts of cards and packs throughout the years, and done this and that and stuff? And you know, I'm, as a creative person that is always trying to get better, just in life in general, I'm always trying to challenge myself. You've seen me do stuff that you would never ever think somebody like me, who's not the most athletic person at all in the world. I did American Ninja Warrior back in 2019. I did an official boxing match without headgear just, a little over a year ago, in front of millions of people that were watching and stuff. I've continuously tried to challenge myself in the real world, but at the same time in my content as well. Like I said, I've opened up the rarest packs in the world, and it's been amazing to get those pulls. It really makes you feel so exciting and everything. But at the same time, you can only do it so much, and so that's why I've been experimenting, the past couple years and stuff, and really wanting to go above and beyond with what I feel passionate about and what really excites me, and hopefully the community as well, by doing a lot of not in studio videos. So you'll see me do things with ice cream trucks for that video in the community, you'll see me do my vending machine videos, or even a video recently where I tested out 1-star Pokemon products and stuff. But really worked really hard on all of those videos, not just to involve people in the community and stuff and give back that way, but to really focus on why I'm creating these videos, like why I'm doing it. And you know, not all of them are hits or whatever, but the most important part for myself is that I tried. And I think that's what many people these days are afraid to do, including myself in some cases, is afraid to try, afraid of failure, including myself. I've been trying to learn how to play the Pokemon card game competitively this year. And I don't know about y'all at home, but I already have suffer from anxiety just in general. But for some reason, when I'm playing, and it could be against anybody, younger kids, older people, and for some reason, it's like, I know how to tackle this specific thing, this specific other deck, for instance, that they're using, but I still get afraid. I don't want to lose. I don't like losing, but that's where you grow. That's the hardships, the failures in life, the failures that I have had, the mistakes that I have had. I've always tried wanting to do things perfectly. It is virtually impossible. In fact, it is almost worse to try to do that. It's more important to go out there, try to do what you want to do. And again, I'm not a perfect person. I don't hold myself out to be as a perfect person. I've, like I said, wanted to be a perfectionist in my work throughout the past years and stuff, and still do on occasions. But sometimes just letting it go and putting yourself out there, I can't recommend that enough. And if there's one thing that I want y'all or anyone, Heart Squad, the current community, or anybody that somehow made it this far in this video, if there's one thing in this video that I want y'all, as I probably should open up this pack, whatever you've been holding back on, whatever you've been afraid to do, go out and do it. Go out and do it. Come back to this specific video. Come back to this specific video. Hey, and you can comment. You can leave updates even. And you can comment on, hey, Leonhart, I went to go do the thing I did. Things that you think you're passionate about, or that you want to try out, or you're afraid of asking for, okay, the cliche saying, I want a raise. Well, sure, okay. Don't be afraid to go ask for that. Because one of the things that I've always noticed is that you won't know until you try. I know that's a very cliche saying, but there's been so many countless opportunities that would have not have happened if it wasn't for myself putting myself out there and doing it. I'm a very introverted person. The cards and packs are flying away in the wind, so I want to make sure. I still have another pack. I'm a very introverted person. Sure, I can get, you see me when I get so excited and so having fun in my other videos, so when I'm opening up packs and stuff. And that is me, that is genuinely me, but I'm not always on 24/7 all the time and stuff. But when I am, it's because you're seeing me doing something that I'm so passionate about. And I wouldn't have done that if I didn't make that big risk, that big leap. And for those that are out there that are wanting to do something as similar, whether it is you're a creator of any type of size, big creator, smaller creator and stuff, and you're wanting to just continue it or go out there, make the big leap, try it out. Let me know how it is. You can always email me as well, letting me know if you don't want to leave it publicly. My email is in the description of this video because I care. And I care about y'all. I care about hearing your stories. Sure, it's hard to remain as, what's the word? It's hard to make this more, I don't know, in general when you're making YouTube videos and stuff, to really be able to interact with the community and stuff. I try to, especially in all my socials, of responding to the comments on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, or messages, your emails and stuff. But it's hard, and so that's why I'm like, I don't know how people will enjoy or not this specific video, but for myself, I just don't think people really put out videos like this anymore on YouTube. Especially back when I first started, a lot of the bigger YouTubers and stuff that I would watch would do these like update videos where they would just talk and stuff, and frankly, those were some of my favorite videos. So whether you don't like this type of video, it's okay. I'm not going to be posting this every single time, or whether you do, and perhaps you got something out of this video that maybe you wouldn't see from my usual videos. But in any case, it has been an incredible 10 years. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. What I usually try to do is improve myself. You take one step back to take 2 steps forward. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do, so I can always improve, always get better, be better for myself, for my family, my daughter Ellery, she just turned 2 years old, my wife Rebecca, my entire family and friends, and of course, you. Because I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be where I am today without you, the community. So let's get into this pack at the same place, the same park where I was opening up base set packs way back when. Never would have thought little old Leonhart would be back in the same place almost 30 years later, opening up packs, and look at that. Very nice. Stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video.